This time on the up and down, I missed 45 putts. Nope, 46.
Hi, I'm Travis and I play golf. Sometimes poorly, but other times pretty well. I practice, play, and analyze in order to get better. This is my golf diary. This is the up and down.
I got out Tuesday the 12th after Monday off on a chilly day that threatened rain. My wedge play was hit and miss, which I attributed to how little work I had done in that part of my game recently. Some of my full swings were better than others, but contact was never great. My drive on 8 was probably my best full swing of the day, but was hit pretty toe side, so I lost quite a bit of distance. My putting started to disappoint me, especially later in the round as my wedge play finally got better. The end result was a plus 944 and bogey ball. This was right in line with how I felt I played, with lots of missed opportunities with putts and chips and bad contact off the tee all day. Wednesday, April 13th, I got in another 9 holes. The weather was better, but my game wasn't. Even on the practice green, my putting stroke was rough at best. Contact was pretty much garbage all day, and the swings looked pretty bad as well. I didn't complete a follow-through all day, my hips were late, and my backswing was long. The best swing of the day came on the 8th tee, and was again a toe-side miss that disappointed in terms of distance. The course was also packed with a rush of college kids about the time I wanted to tee off, so 9 holes took almost 3 hours from the time I got to the first tee and waited until the time I walked off the 9th green. On the plus side, this was a second day in a row playing with strangers I'd met on the course, which I like to do as much as I can. The bad news of the day was all over the scorecard. 19 putts, only 2 fairways, and a single par for a plus 1348. Luckily, I didn't have to dwell on that round where all parts of my game were just off. The weather was even nicer, and the course slightly less packed on Thursday the 14th. Maybe it was the pace of play or the 2 practice rounds I had just gotten, but Thursday's results were improved. I was able to hit a couple of draws. They weren't great shots, but being able to force a left miss is a new development. However, my swing is still too long and comes over the top. Watching film from Thursday, it's like I haven't worked on my swing at all. I take the club away well below plane. The top of my backswing is still way beyond parallel, even with the short irons and full wedges. And at contact, I'm tracking outside to inside. This is pretty frustrating. When I make a swing focused on form, I get bad results, and when I make a swing focused on results, sometimes getting very good ones, the form is terrible. Essentially, it looks like I haven't made a swing change at all yet. On the plus side, I had several opportunities for birdies, even if I wasted them with terrible putting. Having the reasonable expectation of birdie after a good approach is progress in itself. The downside is that I missed all those birdie putts that I should have made. Putting in general was just terrible, which I count as at least 4 of the 42 strokes I needed to get around these 9 holes. I putted 18 times but posted 5 pars, including 3 straight to close the round, which was the best of the season by 2 strokes. Sunday I played the same front 9 twice. I posted 46 for the first 9, launching a ball over the tracks and out of bounds on number 9 and putting poorly most of the day. I hit no fairways or greens, and luckily the memory card on the camera corrupted, sparing you the horror of seeing some of those shots. The second 9 was much improved along with the pace of play. I was on track for a much better round until I went out of bounds left again on number 9 with a monster of a pull. Putting still wasn't great for the second 9, but I was able to hit 3 greens and 2 fairways, which signaled significant improvement over the first 9. The 42 I ended the day with didn't mean my swing was better, but contact had improved. Monday afternoon I was free to hit the course again and had an okay round despite a slow start. Monday the memory card didn't fail me, so that's this week's round video. So the second hole put a damper on things early despite a perfect tee shot, but the rest of the round was a little better. I hit decent tee shots with the exception of the heel on number 6, and I made my first birdie of the season, which was good for a sleeve of balls at the pro shop as part of an early bird promotion. The weather for the coming week looks pretty chilly and wet, so I'm glad I got in as much golf as I did last week. I hope to go another 27 to 36 holes by this time next week, but weather and other activities may prevent that. Moving forward from this week, I want to focus on shortening my swing. I already saw some benefits in the shorter clubs from not taking it as far back, but I want to get even more contained and make that the focus of my improvements in days and weeks to come. As always, thanks for watching.